Good morning, everyone. This is our morning meeting video for April 22nd, 2020 for Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week so far. It is Wednesday. That means we are halfway there. I am currently recording out in my front patio. It has been really nice weather, so I hope you've been practicing social distancing, but yet still getting a chance to go outside and get some fresh air while still being safe. So if you hear any birds or cars passing by, that's just because I couldn't resist but record outside. So hope you get a chance to go outside too. So let's go ahead and get started. So quote of the day relates to what my video for last Wednesday was, if you were able to watch with us. But our quote of the day is, do not learn how to react, learn how to respond. This means sometimes when something happens, even adults, just everyone, sometimes it can be hard to think about your reaction than it is just to respond. This means that when something happens, we need to learn how to think about what's going on and how we want to respond to just what happened instead of doing it without thinking. Because sometimes when we do something, when we say something, when we act on something without thinking, we can make a bad choice, and it's something that we didn't want to do if we really thought about it. So this is really saying we need to learn how to react, or we need to learn not to react, and we need to learn how to respond. And that can be hard, especially for adults. It's hard to think about something and to relax and calm down without reacting. So let's go ahead and see how we can do that. Our activity for today is not really an activity, but it's more of a mini lesson that I kind of gave last time on our brain. So last time we talked about the different parts of our brain, and just to review, we have our prefrontal cortex, which is that light pink little part in the front of our brain. We have our amygdala, who looks like he's about to fight. He looks kind of angry. And then we have our hippocampus. Last time we talked about the amygdala. And the amygdala is where all of our emotions come from, and it's kind of our alert system in our brain to tell us when we need to respond and that something is going on. That way we can be kept safe. Our prefrontal cortex is what we use to make good choices. And our hippocampus is where we store all of our memories and where we store everything that we learned. So if Miss Martinez gives a math lesson about area, it's going to go in our hippocampus. So let's talk about our amygdala again. Our amygdala is part of our emotions. So when something happens, our amygdala is the part of the brain that wants to react. That part kind of fires, and it's an alert system, and it's the one that kind of takes over when, let's say, something is about to happen or something unsafe is about to happen, or we don't like what's happening. Our amygdala kind of takes over the full brain. Now, when that happens, our prefrontal cortex, the one with the glasses up here, he's not able to make the good choices that we would probably make. He's not able to respond. Amygdala kind of reacts, prefrontal cortex responds. So it's important to give that prefrontal cortex a chance to make those good choices. So if we're upset and we're really, really upset, we cannot make good choices because our amygdala is just so amped and it's so ready to just react, instead of that prefrontal cortex to respond. Then, if our amygdala is taking over, our prefrontal cortex can't work and our hippocampus can't work. So let's say if we're in the middle of a math lesson and we're getting really frustrated because we can't get the answer, our prefrontal cortex isn't going to work and our hippocampus isn't going to work. So that means that we're not going to be able to remember the lesson. We're not going to be able to make good choices, and we're just so fired up. So really, it's a good thing that our amygdala works because we need it for survival and we need it for our emotions. But we also need our prefrontal cortex to work and our hippocampus to work. So I mentioned last time that when we're in a state of stress or when we're in a state of kind of just a hyper emotion, that we're really just on a scale of 1 to 10, we're at a 10 in whatever emotion that we're feeling. We need to learn how to relax our brain, how to calm our bodies, and to get to that neutral area and that neutral space. So last time I taught some breathing exercises that you can do using your hand to breathe, even stepping outside and just smelling the fresh air. We did grounding exercises, I think 2 weeks ago, when you use your 5 senses to kind of ground yourself into mindfulness. And even just stepping away and taking a break, knowing that you need to be by yourself for a little bit and knowing that you need to relax is going to get your prefrontal cortex a chance to take over again and your amygdala to calm down. So I hope this helps you the next time that you are feeling stressed, you are feeling really anxious, you're feeling nervous, you're feeling sad, you're feeling angry, whatever those feelings are. I hope that you remember that your amygdala is taking over. We need to relax, that way our prefrontal cortex and our hippocampus works, and that we're able to make great choices. And like our quote of the day, that we're able to react, or we're able to respond and not react. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this helps, and see you next time. Bye.